Morning, morning, people. Today I'm going to talk about the anti-white laws currently being enacted in South Africa. Now, I am of a distinct South African heritage, and these laws are quite a big deal. So first off, why are these laws being enacted? Well, ever since Jacob Zuma was inaugurated, there have always been racial tensions between the black and the whites. But nothing was really done. It was quite indecisive. That was until Cyril Ramaphosa took power. When Cyril Ramaphosa took power, he immediately began to seize the votes for the seizing of the land. Now what these laws are essentially going to do is they're going to take land from white people, specifically Afrikaners and British, South Africans, and any other white man in these territories. However, these laws are not simply going to go away. There will be some kind of outbreak of conflict, whether it's a genocide, a rebellion, or international involvement. Now, there are quite a few scenarios for what would happen if these laws are enacted in full. A mass exodus could happen and occur, thus causing a massive return to Europe, the likes of which had only been seen in the Great Trek, and a re-Christianization of many places that they would return to. Of course, this wouldn't have such a major impact like in places like the United Kingdom, but it would have quite a major impact in places like the Netherlands. Now, there are also a few Afrikaners who don't have ancestry to the Netherlands, which would be quite a hard choice to make, whether they go back to, say, Scandinavia or Germany or Belgium. It would be quite a hard decision. Number two, another scenario I predict could happen, a full-on genocide, with the whites being unable to leave and being genocided into a corner and starved out of existence. Now, if this were to happen, the UN would most certainly get involved. And if this genocide were to happen, the Boers wouldn't take it lying down. There would be some armed revolt. And that leads me into the third and most exciting prediction: absolute rebellion. Now, there are many paramilitary groups which would like to see the downfall of this black government. And there are many governments around South Africa which would not like to see this, but the paramilitary groups, specifically the Suidlanders and the AWB, would love to revolt. In fact, there are many plans and precautions in place for the revolution of the Boer people. Now, there's a high chance of success, considering that the military, while being in the hands of the black, wouldn't be able to deal with insurgents from mountains. And they might have numerical superiority, yes, but it'd be a hard-fought guerrilla war, and most likely some European powers would get involved. Normally in the towns with a majority white population, or at least a big white population like in Pretoria, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Bloemfontein, any of those towns, they would be sure to fall first. And if enough Boers do revolt, and enough Englishmen do revolt, you could hypothetically see a revolution which topples the South African government, and especially if the colours get involved as well. that would definitely see the fall of the South African government and a breaking up of the Union. Though, of course, these are only scenarios and predictions. And those are my thoughts and opinions on these anti-white laws in South Africa. So, I'll see you later. And this is Frederick signing out.